let's talk about what you came here to hear about, which is consistency. And it's so funny that they asked me to speak on this, because when I said, okay, well, what do you want me to talk about? They said, well, we want you to talk about consistency. And I said, yes, thank you, because that is my only superpower. I truly feel that I am no more special or talented than anyone else. I truly feel that the only thing that I potentially do different than anybody else is that there is never a day I don't show up. Not ever. I am consistent to a fault. I was consistent when, I felt like I was the only person who ever was, like, back in the day when coaching was, pretty new. I felt like I was one of the first, like, well-known coaches to publicly go through a divorce. I still showed up every single day. And I, travel a lot, or I work a lot, or we've had a lot of house issues that people don't know about. And I still showed up every single day. And when people, my team will be a 6-time elite team at the end of this year. And I know that Doug is going to call me and they're going to ask that question that they ask every year. What does it take to be an elite coach? And I'm going to say, I just show up every day. So, that I can't just say, hey, okay, just show up every day, call's over, because then you guys would get no value. So what I want to do is, I'm a former teacher. So if you don't know that about me, the super fast, like really, really fast insight into who I am. I joined Beachbody April 15th, 2010. I know the exact date because I was an elementary school teacher and I got paid once a month on the 15th of the month. And that was the day that basically anything could get paid before I would start bouncing checks. So I'm a former teacher. And so I want you to write the word consistency in a straight up and down or vertical line, however you choose to look at it, because we're going to do an acrostic, which simply just means that I am going to tie in the word consistency to the talking points that I want to share with you today. So whether you're doing it digitally or you're doing it on pen and paper, just write consistency, CONSITENCY, in case you're not a good speller, down the side of your paper or wherever you're taking notes so that I can hit each and every point. But I promise you that I do not have a fancy training site. I do not have the best sparkly graphics. Your Eveline is really good at making awesome graphics. That's not my jam. I don't have an assistant still. I've tried some out, didn't really work. I just now, for the first time really in the past year, have had an office. I've always worked my business between the cat and the couch. Literally, my superpower is consistency. And so I want to talk to you about consistency on all different types of levels and how it relates to your fitness, your business, and in general, your life. Because what we do know is that being consistent doesn't just mean like you can be consistent in your business and then not be consistent elsewhere. Consistency needs to be all encompassing. All right, so let's start with the first letter C. So become a creature of habit. Listen, you guys, this business is not built with sexy behavior. It really isn't. And I do the same things every single day. I wake up, and the first thing I do when I wake up is I make my Energize. Like, that is the first thing that's going to happen. You're going to see me shaking my Energize on my Instagram stories because I'm going to go upstairs and work out. And this morning I was a little bit tired, but I knew, okay, we leave for 7 a.m. to go to school. And I woke up at 6:15, but my workout today is 30 minutes. If I hurry up and chug the Energize, I can still make it. And sure enough, I finished my workout at exactly 7. I said, Bianca, get in the car. I ran down the stairs. Why? Because I'm a creature of habit. Got to get that workout done first for me, because that's how my day flows the best. So you've got to figure out what habits work best for you. I know that if I wait till the end of the day, I'll get it in, but it won't be as good. I won't be as productive because I'm a creature of habit and I need to work out first thing. Case in point, I was part of the 80-day obsession test group. And originally they were filming those and we were doing the workouts. And that time for me was at 11:30 a.m. And after month 1, I threw my hands up and I said, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I think I'm going to have to just fall a day behind, which really hurt my heart. But I had to fall a day behind so that I could work out in the morning because I'm a creature of habit. And if I can do the same things every single day, come day in and day out, I've always said that this business is not hard. Yes, it takes dedication, but here's what I do. I wake up, I drink my shake, I do a workout, I read a book, I talk to people in person and online, and I repeat. Let me say that again in case you didn't catch that. Here I am. This is my third year. I will be a 7-figure annual income earner. Insert lawyer disclaimer right there. All Beachbody coaches must work at their own independent level of awesomeness, right? And here's what I do. I wake up, I drink a shake, I do my workout, I read or listen to personal development, and I talk to people both in person and online, and I repeat every single day without fail. And sure, I do team calls, and yes, I, get on trainings and do some other things, but all in all, that's the bulk of what I do. Wake up, drink a shake, do my workout, read or listen to personal development, talk to people on social media or in real person, and I repeat because I'm a creature of habit. I'm a creature in habit in everything. If you follow me, then you probably know so much about me because so many things about my day are exactly the same. You know that Chuma the Bengal is going to drink from that water faucet. And you know that I'm probably going to have one of 3 sweatshirts on. I actually pulled a different sweatshirt out just for you guys. Right? I'm a creature of habit. And that's a good thing. Too often, we are always looking for the next new shiny object. I'm going to finish my workout program. I'm going to drink my shake. I drink my shake the same GD way every single day. I like ice, usually about 7 ice cubes now. I use cashew milk, vegan cafe latte, 1 scoop of sunflower butter. Then I lick the spoon to get all the rest of the sunflower butter off. Like I am a creature of habit. And I want you to become one too. Those are the things that build a successful business. Those are the things that can take you from where you are to where you want to be, not chasing the next new shiny object. Okay, let's go to O. O is for own your day. You guys, if you don't live or die by a calendar, I don't know how to help you. I'll get messages from people a lot who say, gosh, it seems like you do it all. And while everyone's version of busy is their reality, I am a busy person. So yes, I do have a large coaching business. I am also the format expert for Insanity Live. And so for those of you that don't know what that means, I create every single workout that comes out to instructors worldwide. That's a big responsibility and takes a pretty good chunk of my time. I'm also a Beachbody Live master trainer. So on some weekends, I will go and I will spend all day teaching people how to become instructors. And then that takes up, it's also a sales job. I've got to get people to my training. I've got to book the location. In addition to that, I, do some things with my husband, not those kinds of things. I mean, those kinds of things, but we are working on a separate brand. And so we've got work there. I have 2 kids who are super involved in choir and in volleyball. And I am busy. I've got a lot of things going on. And so people say, well, how do you do it all? Because I live and die by that calendar. Already tonight, I have looked and mapped out tomorrow. My calendar is color coded. I know exactly not only when I'm going to work my Beachbody business, when I'm going to do my workout. You guys, I put that workout on my calendar, and it doesn't just say workout. It says, tomorrow it'll say day 1, a little obsessed, because it's also not only going to be the time block that I'm going to do it, it's going to be the workout. That way I can't miss it. I own my day. Matter of fact, I plug them all the way in so that I work my life around it. Let me give you another example. I'm part of a mastermind group for 9 stars and above in the West region, okay? And we have a standing group call Fridays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It is blocked into my calendar. It is blocked so that even in my Acuity scheduling, where coaches can schedule calls with me, they can't call me during that time because I'm going to show up to that call every single time I can. And if I have an appointment or somebody wants to reach out to me or do something, sorry, can't do it. I have a call every Friday at 10 a.m. I own my day. I'm in charge. I look at it and see what needs to get done. How am I going to make sure that I get my workout done, work my Beachbody business, and oh, by the way, don't forget, have a life. When is my day going to end so that I can spend some time with my family? Monday nights is a standing time that I leave open for team calls. Otherwise, I typically don't work in the evening because that's my family time. Own your day. Part of being consistent is being relentless about making sure that your activities. So yeah, I know I'm going to work out. It's a non-negotiable. Doesn't matter. Goes in the calendar. That's consistency. That's habit in action. I put still when I'm going to follow up with people, follow-up time. I put in what I call implementation time. I'm pretty sure I learned that from Chalene, which is whenever I listen to a podcast or read a book or do my personal development, it's all for naught if I don't implement it. But if I don't have it on my calendar, how can I consistently have a behavior? So I've blocked out a time. This is my implementation time. And if I can keep to that, if I can keep it pretty much the same time every single week, I'm more likely to get it done. And maybe that's because I'm a former teacher and I taught math at this time to this group of kids, and I taught math at this time to this group of kids. So that's how I like to block out my day. But that way, my consistent behaviors stay consistent. It's not just, oh, I'm going to do some inviting at some point today. No. I'm going to invite from 1 to 2 today because my calendar said so. And guess what? I'm going to do it at the same time every single day as long as my day allows it, right? And if not, I'm going to try my best to book around it. Okay, number 3 is N. So we're C-O-N. N is for never give up. You guys, you hear all the time, this business is simple, but it's not easy. And that's the truth. And the moment you give up, the absolute moment that you give up could have been the moment that everything magical that you ever wanted would have happened. You cannot give up. I promise you that consistency pays off hand over fist. I promise you that the more consistent you are, the more likely you are to succeed. But if you give up, if you just give up and you go, I'm not going to do this. You know what? I've been inviting for 6 months. I've been inviting for a year. I've been stuck at Diamond for 2 years. So what? Here's another great story. I had a girl on my team, she's still here, and she joined me in 2012. Hung around at Emerald, would dabble with the business a little bit here or there. November of 2016, she drew a line in the sand and said, you know what? I am done. Starting next month, I am going to really work this business. I'm going to be super consistent. You said consistency is the key. I'm going to do that. And she got really consistent. She started scheduling everything into her calendar, blocking everything out, being a creature of habit like you wouldn't believe. And guess what? She's not Miss Success Club since then. She's now a diamond on her way to being a star diamond because she decided to never give up. What if she had said, well, I've been doing this for 4.5 years and you know what? It's not really working out. I'm going to give up. You guys, the best things in life come with struggle. The best things in life aren't just handed to you. So don't give up. I promise you, if you just stay consistent, even when it's boring, even when it's hard. You think anyone really, really likes in the beginning, like eating kale? Like when I first started eating kale, I was like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. Now I can just eat it with my hands and nothing on it. But back then I had to drizzle lots of stuff. But what happened? Consistently over time, my taste buds began to change and I began to like it more. Same thing with coffee. I get asked a lot, how do I drink black coffee? Well, when I first started drinking coffee, I was drinking it basically I liked a little bit of coffee with my creamer and sugar. And I slowly started to change it. Stayed consistent with it. Remove until now you could not give me even one sip of coffee that had sweetener in it. It would be too sweet. I wouldn't be able to drink it. Why? Because I stayed consistent with it. Didn't taste awesome at first, but over time, now I love it. So do not give up. Never give up. I promise you, if you just stay consistent, you too will have success. Okay. S, show up no matter what. And I kind of alluded to this earlier, but you guys, there has never been a day where I didn't work my Beachbody business. And you might think, well, that doesn't give you balance. And that doesn't give you, a great, happy life. Yes, it does. I freaking love this so much. And thankfully I have a husband who loves it as much too. And thankfully my kids are just as supportive. This is so funny and really not related to the topic, but kind of. So we had a volleyball tournament this weekend and I packed Daily Sunshine for my girls. And so Bianca, my 11-year-old, was drinking it in between games. And she came up to me and she's like, Mom, do you have any extra Daily Sunshine packets? I'm like, why? She's like, well, I know you're going to say it's gross and I shouldn't do that, but I let Kate have a sip and Kate really liked it. And so we want to show a packet to her mom because I want to convince Kate and her mom that they should be drinking Daily Sunshine too. Now, how does this relate to show up no matter what? Because I show up no matter what, every single day, even on holidays, even on birthdays. My family loves this business as much as I do. They don't resent it. They rejoice in it. Write that down. They don't resent it. They rejoice in it because it is part of our family culture. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm sitting at the volleyball game on my phone ignoring them. You better believe I am the loudest volleyball mom out there cheering my little heart out. But it also means that they know that, yeah, I'm going to show up. Guess what? I spent 8 hours at the volleyball courts today. You guys, when I get home, mommy needs a couple hours on her computer to catch up on work because that's the trade-off. Show up no matter what. When I was in Maui for 10 days on vacation with my husband, guess what? We give ourselves a little grace. Every morning we wake up. When we naturally wake up, we listen to the waves of the ocean and I grab my laptop and I do a little work because I'm more likely to enjoy the rest of my day knowing that I got in my vital behaviors, the 4 vital behaviors that I'm told if I do consistently day in and day out, those 4 consistent vital behaviors are what allowed me to take that 10-day trip to Maui. So you know what? I show up no matter what. I show up when I'm sick. You guys, I didn't share this publicly because it wasn't my story to tell, but my mom had a really rough year. She's healthy now and all things are well, but we're talking really rough. Almost lost her twice. And you know what? Still showed up every single day because it is my job. If I don't show up, there is somebody on the other edge of that computer screen who is counting on me, who maybe I am the only good thing in their life. Maybe I'm the only person that gives them positive, healthy, motivating advice. I have to show up no matter what, and so should you. If you make it your goal, don't worry about rank. Sorry, Chelsea and Rob, don't worry about, money. Don't worry about any of those other things. If you go, my number one job is to show up every single day, you guys, you will build a business and a legacy that I promise you will last you a lifetime. Okay, I invest in you. You come first. Let me say that again, especially to the women on this team. Not that men don't do it too, but especially to the women, the wives, the mothers, you come first. If you can constantly or consistently put yourself last, you will always give everyone your worst. But if you put yourself first, you will give everyone your best. I want you to think about that for a minute. If you put yourself last, if you make yourself the last priority on the list, everyone gets the worst version of you possible. Your spouse, your kids, your challengers, your team. But if you invest in you and you make you a priority, everyone gets the best of you. I am a better wife, a better mom, a better coach, a better leader when I take care of me. You guys, you need sleep. Oh, I'll just sleep when I'm dead. No, you'll just be dead. You can last longer without food and water than you can without sleep. Take your sleep seriously. If you have not already, I highly recommend you read the book Sleep Smarter by Sean Stevenson. You should be drinking your Shakeology, not just because you're a coach, because you need that daily dose of dense nutrition to literally fuel you and make you an awesome running machine. You need movement in your body. Okay, so what if you can't do 80-day obsession? Maybe it's UV2, or you know what? Maybe you are at the beginning of your journey and all you can do is walk and drink Shakeology. It doesn't matter. You need movement in your body. If you do not get that movement in your body, and if you're like, I don't have time to work out, you will be less than as a human. Therefore, you will be less than for your team, for your spouse, for your kids, and for yourself. Invest in you. That's where personal development comes into play. When I first became a coach, I was like, that personal development nonsense is BS. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse on this call. BS. I'm like, I'm not reading personal development. I'm like, self-help is for people who cut up Barbie heads and put them in shoe boxes under their bed. And I don't do that. I don't need it. Guess what? We all need personal development. We all need to grow. And I can always tell in a skinny minute who is truly investing in themselves and making themselves a better person. The girl that joined Team Beachbody 7.5 years ago and the woman I am today are two completely different people on the inside, here and here. And I know that I'm only going to continue to grow. Whether my rank changes, no idea. Whether my body changes, no idea. But I know that internally, I'm going to continue to invest in me and make me the best me possible, because that in turn gives everybody else the best version of me. I'm a better wife, coach, team leader, you name it, I'm better at it. So I want you to invest in you consistently. Don't just have great sleep on the weekends, have great sleep every day. You know, I find it interesting. I don't know why in our culture, it has seemed decadent. It's looked at as like luxurious. Oh, must be nice to get 8 hours of sleep. Yet we like put somebody on a pedestal who only gets 4 hours of sleep. Oh, wow, man, you are a hustler. When it should be opposite. It should be like, you're an idiot for only sleeping 4 hours. You are making your body react like a type 2 diabetic by not getting enough sleep. We should be like going, yes, queen, to the person who gets 8 hours of sleep, because that's a person who's consistently investing in their health and investing in them. You should be doing your workout every single day, pressing play, drinking that shake. All of those things are investing in you and making you a better person. By working this business, it gives you a passion for something that you love, for checking in with your challengers. All of those things are investing in you, and you need to do them every single day. Okay, so we've done C is for creature of habit, O is for own your day, N is for never give up, S is for show up no matter what, I is for invest in you, T is for team mindset. Now, you may be like, well, I just joined. I'm a newer coach. It's just me. No, it's not. It's not just you, because you joined a team above you. You are part of something. Even if you were a bench warmer, even if you are the water boy, you are part of a team. You know, my daughter goes to Allen High School, which is like this like monstrosity of a school. And we're like 4-time, Texas State football champions, A up, like big deal here. Okay. And they get these giant, like Super Bowl size rings. What I love is that those rings, when they win the state championship, doesn't just go to the football players. Do you know that it also goes to the medical crew, the kids that work, I forget what that's called, that work sports medicine? They get a ring. Every single person that is an integral part of the team gets a ring, because it's not just the players and it's not just the coaches. It is every single person that touches that team in any way, shape, or form and shows up no matter what. So why do I say team mindset? When you don't show up, you're hurting somebody else, not just yourself. When you decide that your consistency isn't important, you are hurting your team members. You are hurting your challengers. You're hurting your upline. You're hurting the company. You're hurting Carl. The more consistent we are as a whole, as a team Beachbody. This year, our theme at Summit was #We Are Team Beachbody. You're a part of that team mindset. And so when you don't show up, when you are inconsistent, when you decide, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to do our workouts anymore. I'm just going to stream Pop Sugar workouts on my thing. That's fine. You are letting the team down. Not just your team, not just Chelsea and Rob's team, all of Team Beachbody. You are letting everybody down. It is a team mindset. So if you can't be consistent for you, who can you be consistent for? If you've got to trick yourself into consistency, figure it out. I think that every single day when I am so tired and I just don't think, like there have been times where I have landed from shooting Insanity in California, and I'll land at midnight and I'll, drive home, and then I've got to wake up to get the kids to school and do my workout. And then I'll have team calls all day. And I think, God, I should probably just cancel those calls. You know what? I go, no, those people are counting on me. They are waiting for me. They scheduled this into their planner. No, I am not canceling, because I'm going to be consistent for them. So if you need to trick yourself into consistency, use the team mindset to figure out who are you going to be consistent for until eventually you're consistent for yourself. Okay, E, enjoy the process. You guys, this business is not supposed to be a beating. It's not. I love it. I every last bit of it. I am addicted. I must refresh my Coach Online office like 74 times a day. Chuma's here, you guys. I love every minute of it. And there are going to be things that are challenging. There are going to be times you get told no and you're frustrated. You're going to have setbacks. You are going to, I set a goal to be a double superstar this year, and guess what? It didn't happen. Does that suck? Yeah, of course it does. But you know what? I still love this business. There was never a time. I had 2 diamonds quit this year and go to that K word. Well, it's K word, but it's like a P word company. You know what? Did it sting? Yeah. Did it change my love for the process? No. You have to find a way to make this business fun. You have to find what brings you joy in this business. I'll give you an example. I don't do coach sneak peeks. Does that make me less of a coach? No, that doesn't bring me joy. That's not my jam. I have other things that are my jam that help me build my business. Great idea. I suggest it to a lot of my coaches, but it's not my jam. It's not my gig. So you don't have to do the things that you don't want to do, because you're not going to be consistent if it's a drag. If you hate doing it, you're not going to do it, right? Like if it is something that you don't enjoy, and I get it. You're like, well, nobody really enjoys push-ups, Danielle. No one really likes diamond jumps. You get the point. There's the difference. Find the joy in this business. What is it that you're good at? What is it that you love? This is what I'm good at. I am good at speaking life. I love face-to-face calls like this, not my jam, like writing up blogs and making graphics, not my jam. Just like speaking life and truth. That's where I enjoy the process. So I want you to find what's fun in this business, because if you do that, if you do what you are good at and what you love, that is where you are going to find that consistency is easy, baby. It's so easy. Like I don't have to work hard at being consistent. I just do it because I'm having so much fun that I'm like, no, I'm not missing my workout. Are you kidding me? I'm not skipping that coach call. Are you nuts? Like literally, I had like a situation tonight where my daughter's car needed to go in the shop, and then Darren needed to come home from the airport. I'm like, Darren, you can take an Uber. I have to be on this call. Mom and Dad, I need your help with Adriana and picking up Bianca from volleyball because I have a call. I'm not showing up for this call. I committed to it. And I wasn't upset about it. I wasn't like, I have this call. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a call tonight. Like I am truly excited to be here because I enjoy the process. So if you want consistency to be second nature, find what it is that you love about this business and then do that shit a lot. Okay. And it's now or now. It's now or now. That's it. Like, don't give yourself an option. You wake up, it's like the 5-second rule. You wake up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gotta do my workout. Boom. It's now or now. Oh man, I got this list of invites. I got to talk to people about the 80-day challenge obsession packs. Now or now. Just do it. Like there is no other option than do it now. Now, that's it. That's what consistency is. Consistency is this decision to do it now, not later, now. So your only options from here out are now or now. That's it. And when given those 2 options, well, now or now, I guess I'll do it now. That's it. Don't give yourself any other decision power. It's like, okay, I know now or now, I've got to do this call. Boom. I've got to follow up with these people. Boom. Like I'm just going to do it. It's a non-negotiable. It's eat that frog, however you want to look at it. All right. C, challenge yourself. You guys, one of the things I feel like causes people to stop being consistent is they get bored, or maybe they've nailed something and they're not setting the bar high enough. So I still set really hard, like out of grasp goals, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. It may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but what's that quote? But I'm going to keep doing those consistent behaviors. And I know that if I do that, one day I'm going to be asked. Like I would like to be on the coach advisory board. And you know what? I'm going to just keep showing up every single day. Has it happened yet? No. Will it happen this year? I have no idea. Will it happen next year? I have no idea, but I know that that's a challenge. So I'm not going to just go, hey, you know what? I'm a superstar diamond coach. I'm the CEO award winner. I don't need to show up anymore. No, I've got to keep goals that are just like right there out of reach so that I have a reason to show up no matter what. So that I have a reason to go now or now so that I still enjoy the process. right? I have got to challenge myself. So I want you to think about, are you setting goals that are just like so easy? There's no even point for you to show up every day. Because that, if you look at any like Olympic athlete or like any just like solid athlete who has attained these amazing goals, they had a goal, get a gold medal, and they showed up every single day. And when they got that gold medal, they're like, all right, well, now I need another one. And I wonder if I could do it at a shorter time. They keep trying to get to that next goal, and then they show up no matter what. Because if you choose a goal, if you're like, yeah, I think I'd like to be emerald in 6 months, well, no wonder you don't show up every day, because you're like, this is boring. You've got to challenge yourself. All right, and the last one is you freaking got this. You freaking got this. I 100% mean that I am no more talented or special than you are. I'm really not. I'm going to repeat that I do not have the best training system, but I do have 7 elite coaches on my team. One of my coaches right now is currently ranked number 2. I had the number 1 Hispanic coach last year. Like, we are a team of we have some super solid people on our team. And what they'll tell you is that I taught them to show up every single day, no matter what. I don't have the best graphics. A lot of times I'll go into this group called the Round Table that are for 5 stars and above, and I'll get overwhelmed and I'll have a woe is me moment. I'm like, I didn't make any of those graphics. And then I just realized that's somebody else enjoying the process. That's somebody else enjoying what they're good at. I'm not good at that. So I'm just going to take their graphic, thanks for making it for me, and I'm going to go about doing what I do. A lot of times people are like, oh, but you're successful because you're really fit. No. Actually, it's way harder when you're already really fit. Do you know how hard it is to prove to people that I am 100% a byproduct of Beachbody workouts? Do you know how hard it is to like the girl with the 6-pack abs and the perfect looking husband? Nobody likes her. I have to work really, really hard to be relatable and likable. I am no different than you. I started at day 1 with 0 following on social media, 0. No clue how to do this. My degree was in elementary education, fractions and coloring. But I said, you know what? If all these other people can do it, I can do it too. And the one thing that I know how to do is show up. Consistency. That's it. So if right now, you're like, what can I do differently in 2018 than I did in 2017? That's what it is. Show up. Be so consistent that no one can with your consistency. You are so consistently consistent that your consistency is consistently the best. Do you understand? Literally, that is your only job, is to clock in every single day without fail. So let's go over what consistency stands for again. C is for creature of habit. O is for own your day. N is for never give up. S is for show up no matter what. I is for invest in you. T is for team mindset. E is for enjoy the process. N is for now or now. C is for challenge yourself. And Y is for you freaking got this. I want you to have all the success that you have ever wanted and more. You can have that. You can have that. It's not a choice of business or fitness. We are a health and fitness company. The two go hand in hand. But the number one thing that you have to do, no matter what your goals are, whether they're physical goals, financial goals, emotional goals, is you have to show up every single day from now until the end of time.